Hello, everybody. This is Noel Blanco for Eating and Exercise Timing, or EAT. And this is actually my first video for the plan. And I have here recorded myself doing the EET Strength Circuits. Alright, so I'll just get right to description here. What you're seeing right now is actually me warming up. So this is actually Circuit 0. For those that don't know, EET Strength Circuits have like 5 circuits with 5 to 7 exercises each, done with certain repetitions. You know, a circuit is basically a series of exercises done one after the other, with a few seconds rest in between circuits, right? So my circuits are actually 30 seconds my rest, is actually 30 seconds each. But you see here, after circuit 0, I went straight back to my first exercise, which is the push-ups, since, you know, I don't basically rest right after my warm-up set, right? So my warm-up set, my warm-up circuit rather, was pretty slow, because again, that's the nature of the warm-up set. You don't force yourself to move as fast or as intense as the actual workout. You just warm up your muscles to get you ready. So this is my first actual circuit for the strength circuit, circuit number 1, whereas I call my warm-up circuit circuit 0. So basically here I'm trying to move as fast as possible to get the intensity up. Okay, so basically the exercises I'm currently doing for my EET Strength Circuits are, first one being the push-ups, the second being air squats or body weight squats, third being Russian twists with a 5-kilogram medicine ball, fourth being V-ups, or some people would call them clams, some people would call them jackknife sit-ups, I believe. And this one, the one I'm doing right now, is called your what is this? The twisting bicycle crunch, although that's a really terrible angle to look at it from. Usually when people record twisting bicycle crunches, it's from a side view. Okay, and that's me just finishing up my very first circuit, and I took a big swig of water from my very large water jug. That thing's 1 gallon. If people are curious about that. And you see there, I kept constantly looking at my watch because I wanted to keep my rest very strict, right? I wanted to keep it at most 30 seconds, right? Because 30 seconds for me is a lot of rest already for this sort of strength circuit, where it's actually ideal that you just keep moving. What do you call this? Just keep moving throughout, just keep moving as fast and as intense as possible. Make the most of your time. EAT workouts are all or almost all recommended to be 30 minutes or less, right? And so just, you know, what we do here on Eating and Exercise Timing is to just make the most of the time we have, make the most of the 30 minutes. I believe I finish this entire circuit including all 5, actually all 6 circuits including circuit 0 in 10 minutes, right? So how many reps do I do? So you know, I do like 5 exercises in 5 circuits, right? So how many repetitions do I do each? For circuit 0, I do, how many do I do? I do 6 standard push-ups with normal length, normal shoulder length between the arms. Then how many? 9 air squats. Then 5 each for the abdominal exercises, your Russian twist, your V-ups, then your twisting bicycle crunch. Now for the rest of the circuits numbers 1 to 5, I simply double those numbers, right? Because I wanted the circuit to be as intense as possible. So I do 12 push-ups, 18 air squats, and 10 each of the abdominal exercises. Again, Russian twist, V-ups, and the twisting bicycle crunch. How did I get to these numbers? Well, I did a few trial runs for this because this is one of the more advanced type of strength circuits on eating and exercise timing, right? Normally in eating and exercise timing, we start at a very that's funny. I'm sorry, the video there, the ball rolled away, so I had to chase after it. Anyway, for eating and exercise timing, what we do for beginners is we recommend a very low number of repetitions, then the person moves up, alright? Moves up the repetitions to whatever they could do after a while, after their progression, right? But what I did was I basically took the exercises that what we call I have mastered, right? More or less mastered is just which exercises can you do double-digit repetitions of, at least 10 and still maintain, a fairly good form with double-digit repetitions. So that's how I chose the exercises. But the thing is with the repetitions is I just couldn't progress upwards simply because since this is a more advanced style of strength circuit, what I did was I wanted it to be more intense than usual, right? So I sped up the exercises to make them more intense, to make to make the most of my time, right? So as you can see here in the video, I've built up a pretty good sweat, and I actually took a bit more time to get up, right, from my last circuit right there, which means that the strength circuit was doing its job, right? So while I was so basically right there when I lay down for my push-up position, the alarm on my watch had already sounded, right? And I took a bit more time to to start up my push-ups, because again at this point I'm pretty tired now, and you can see a very clear difference between the pace that I'm making, right? I'm noticeably slower in my exercises than when I was going like the first 2 circuits and so on. That's a good sign of a strength circuit. They should actually feel that you're making the most of your time, make you feel that you're actually working throughout the entire thing. I mean, you can see it in my face there. I'm kind of struggling actually now. Basically, I'm not struggling because it's painful or anything like that. I'm struggling because my body's getting really tired, but I'm still trying to keep the pace as fast as possible, So despite that, I'm moving pretty slow right now. It's not that great. So anyway, I've been talking this whole time. I'm not sure what number circuit is this, if this is the 4th or 5th. I think it's the 4th. We'll see in a few seconds after I finish these bicycle crunches. Which, you can tell, even though it's a horrible angle, that my form is just dropping severely and so on. Oh, okay, so that was the 4th, since I'm taking my time to rest right there. If it was the last circuit, what I usually do is just get up straight and just move around. But if it's in between circuits, usually I just make the most of my rest periods, right? Oh man, I didn't notice that my 5th and final circuit here had been cut off. I have no idea what happened. But in any case, this is my first video, so I'll just do better next time. Thanks very much for watching this, guys, if you made it this far. So please visit my blog, leave comments, and you can contact me in any of the other ways in the description. That's it for now, guys. Thanks very much. See ya.